Westbrook really wanted the 2-for-1 as Grant forced it up. And Aminu, came up and got blocked by George. Pinned it on the backboard.
You can see Cousins feels very confident in his offense against the Pacers.
Oh, big time dunk by George. 16-13.
Crawford wanted the 3 and left it short. George the rebound. A little bit of time here for the Thunder as he will launch it from half court, and it goes.
I'm going to tell you a story about that shot. He and Raymond Felton were practicing that shot before the game. And before they both went in, Raymond Felton hit one, and Paul George banked one in right after.
We can't let Marcus Morris Sr. get to the middle.
Wow. Over the shot clock, scraping Staples Center's roof. Are they going to count the basket? I think they did. Wow. It's done tonight. They've denied the drive. Oh, that's a pretty fancy drive. And a little bit of Statue of Liberty before the flush for PG-13.
86-78, Thunder. George. O'Neal goes down. George. Oh, he's not human! Paul George has made 8 threes. A personal playoff record for PG-13.
Grant. George. Here we go. Step back 3.
Oh!
He got it. 1.4. We are tied. 13 in the quarter. 43 for the game. This ties it right here.
And how about the step back here to get Craig off balance?
Yeah, they won on back-to-back nights. On Tuesday, they won at home. Here's Paul George over Stackhouse.
Yeah, way to go, Paul.
Joel Anthony just checked in, not able to handle it. George is right back. Miami gets back, and George in the face of Bosch, serving up a facial. My goodness, look at that.
Schroeder, the trigger man, gets it in for Westbrook. 1-point game. Westbrook tosses. George, pump fake. 3 on the way. Yes! Paul George nails it. The Thunder go in front with 3 seconds to play.
As Allen Crabbe ends up closing out on him hard, but watch it play. Comes into Russell Westbrook, and just a quick slip there by Paul George over to the wing.
That was nicely done. Suddenly Indiana by 11 with 4:40.
I'm just not used to this style of playing, that's all. In my day, that would just be play on, buddy.
That's a parking ticket your day. George on a thumper. Wow. That's an I-mean-it throwdown. 11-7. Hoping to get his guys going. In and out. 2-point game. Here comes Westbrook. Off to Adams. Westbrook corner. George for the lead. It is a 3.
Absolutely.
They've got the lead. Westbrook has a triple-double, and Paul George may have just won this game for the Thunder.
Great performance from Roy Hibbert. The Pacers out on the break. They do not have the numbers. George Hill's going to pull it out. Paul George goes to the rim for the emphatic dunk. You look at this play here. Paul George cuts to the basket and just gets up and over Sanders, the shot blocker, and throws it down.
Well, they gave the baseline screens for this guy right here. George for 3. Off the mark. Loose ball. And they get another possession. He threw up a... Oh! I can't believe it went in! Incredible shot right there. See, Bazemore loses it. Paul just throws it up because he thinks he gets fouled. He's looking for a 4-point play. Look at, watch this. Look at this. He thinks that it should be a 4-point play.
Out to West.
And now Stevenson with 8 to shoot. In the post to Hibbert.
Good job faking it.
Got the rebound. Throws it out to Paul George.
No, it should have reset. No.
And now Paul George. He had feet on the center circle. And the Pacers holding on to a 3-point fourth quarter lead. And they won last night with just 5 3-point field goals. Terrific pass to Mahinmi.
Great job by Paul keeping his head up after he caught it. Saw the double team Mahinmi to the rim.
It's a steal. Bad pass by Ellis. Right to the basket.
Oh, you can't stand under there and wait for that.
Boy, did he take off and pound that home. O'Quinn fights, and Paul George comes away with a rebound. He goes right to the basket and spins it in.
How do you get that one to go? My goodness. Yeah, I talked to Joe a little bit.
Oh, my! He threw it down!
On him. That's a punch. Way to go, PG.
Collison with a quick shot. Here's Rose. George gets back defensively, and wow! George wraps it out of bounds. Granger was defending, and Paul George timing his leap for the block.
Both Indiana and New Orleans with a season high for points. Off the takeaway, this is Paul George. Maybe that's a hint of things to come as he will participate in the slam dunk contest this weekend at All-Star Weekend in Orlando.
You got to think Paul George has to get a touch at some point, and he does. The 3-ball quickly, got it, and one! My George! Paul on the job!
Now watch him come off that. Here he comes off the screen, and then he goes up right away. You say, well, what happened? Butler was a half a step back. Why? Because the screen is a big screen by Adams. Now you still have to make the shot. That was an incredibly great shot.
Now Roy will take it down the lane, and Monroe just stripped him.
Yeah, that's something we don't see from Roy very often. Whoa! Paul George came across from the weak side in transition. It looked like he blocked the ball with both hands. Incredibly athletic move there.
Rodney stuck. He thought he had a layup.
Players are always right around 50% from the field. Reminds you a little bit of Jeff Foster offensively.
Oh, what a pass by Stevenson! And then it's Paul George!
Oh my goodness. Defense, they get the opportunity for the fast break and they take advantage of it. Paul George with a sick reverse double pump dunk.
Here's George, puts it on the floor, gets past 2 guys, stuffs it on the freak.
You needed a bucket. Paul George, man, the assertiveness to attack the freak and give him a bucket.
George will look to throw in. West. Back to George. Down to 5 seconds. Ball's deflected away. West. George fires for the tie. He's got it! George with a 3-pointer to tie the game with 7/10 of a second.
And he got caught in between Haslam and LeBron James and decided just to raise up and take the 3.
And the Thunder, down 1, have a timeout. They're not going to use it. George with 5. George drives over Gobert. It's good with 0.8 of a second left to give the Thunder a 1-point lead. Timeout, Utah. An MVP caliber shot by an MVP candidate. Split into doubles and then over one of the best shot blockers in the league. Rainbows that one in to give the Thunder the advantage.
Oh, got that steal too.
And here he goes.
Here we go.
PG.
What you got?
Puts on the shot.
Yeah! Oh yeah, PG.
That is the one.
That
There's
has
no
to be the
question.
one.
Look at this again.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's slam dunk competition in a game.
Yeah, and as long as he keeps it in the game, the slam dunk competition, if he does that, as well as the All-Star game, he'll be worn out when he comes back.
Here comes George, got the step and stuffs. What a move! It counts on the foul. He beat LeBron James with that quick step.
We are seeing a superstar in the making here with Paul George. Gets the step on LeBron James. The Birdman is just a little bit late, rotating over, and click, click. Birdman, this is your Kodak moment.